Shiva Govinda Govinda. Yes, dearest friends, welcome you all. Few more days only for our conclusion of Gita study, which is going on relentlessly for a quite amount of time. I appreciate those who are coming regularly, congratulate them, and extend from my side gratitudes because of your being so regular there that I am also getting a chance, inspiration to study and talk to you on Gita and other things. Earlier we used to do so many things. Of late, just one topic, Gita, we are studying. Once this is done, then we will start again after giving a little gap. Bhagavata, 7th Skandha, Prahlada Charitra for you, the youngsters. So I have done lot of stotras for you, Upanishad I have done, entire Gita I have done. One chapter of Bhagavata Skandha, if I do, my job towards you will be done, fulfilled. That's always available. Whenever you want, you can browse through, listen, and get whatever information required or information that's available regarding our Shastras. And that information, if you convert into the knowledge, make use of it, grow in your life, all that is in your hands. Ball is in your court after I do my seva. Right, friends? Now, like every day, today also, quickly we'll have four of our things to do. The first one is common sense thought, second one is Mangalacharana Shlokas and Sankalpa, third one is Sanavata and Guru Brahma, fourth is our Gita study, 18th chapter, 68th mantra. 67, Bhagavan tells whom not to tell Gita. 68th, Bhagavan will tell whom to tell, how to tell, and the teller gets what? Rewards. A good, interesting topic. Start. Friends, in today's common sense thought, we talk about two things with the cautioning word beware. It is your choice. Okay? Beware. Observe the people in the world and observe yourself. Now, become observant observer. See, the observation is what? Just see, you can in life in general. There's so many people, you know, born themselves with so many of bad samskaras. Okay, the tamoguna and rajoguna. People are born like that and born also in that type of family. है ना? And thereafter, that family called parents from childhood, how that child, knowingly or unknowingly, just bring him up in that fashion only. I will not use the words in a negative manner, misguidance, etc. All of that you know it. Okay. Then what is that means what? Very sleep mongering they are. Time milte hai so jana. If they are awake, they want some or the other food to eat, or some or the other TV to watch, or some of the other cricket to play, or some other friends to go with. They come with those samskara. They want that. The parents also encourage. Then they will be that way extroverted and lazy. How are their academics? Studies? Very meager, very less. Every of the class, 7th or 10th हो border में pass होते बस. Then maximum they stop at the plus two level at dhakka mukka kake graduates. That's it. Then what about the job? Not that somebody invites him to work, he'll have to struggle to search for it. Whichever the job he gets, it will be of a very low level. There also, he is carrying all this load of, his tamas rajas, very well encouraged by parents. Therefore, he will be shunted or kicked from one job to other. Somewhere he settles also very low, and then somehow the inevitable has to happen, called as marriage. Such type of wife only will come or husband, as the case. Then the children also like that. Somehow the life is lived. They become old, die one day. How many crores are there in this way? isn't it? Now the discussion is for saying that are you also is like that? देख लो, in your life, are you born like that? Are your parents like that? Encouraging you for all your nonsense negative? This is the right time for you. Beware, observe. Then the second category also are there. People. What is the second category? Ki born again with wonderful divine samskaras himself, Sattaguni, and also born in very good family. The parents also, grandparents also have such a beautiful values. The parents get up at 5, they wake up this fellow by 5:30. They take bath, they give him bath, and they go to the puja room first. They take him there. They put the bindi chandan kumkum, they put for him. They do puja, they make him do puja. They do the mantrocharana, they teach him also. And then they have got a strict, systematic, beautiful, disciplined routine. And he is also trained in that and he receives that also. Bright, brilliant, sharp, none of the earlier said things that are there of tamoguna or extrovertedness. Even the parents say, Beta आधा घंटा सो जाओ थोड़ा ताकि नहीं I have to study tomorrow exam. अरे why didn't you go and play with friends? No, it's a time waste. Children themselves say. Or children ask, अम्मा एक घंटा सोना है. No, no, आधा घंटा सो जा क्योंकि तुम्हें कल एग्जाम है. Okay. No, I want to go and play, but only half an hour, not more. Parent teach them. He agrees. Isn't it? Then see the academic results. Top 10 on 10, all subjects. They don't stop at 10th, 12th level. They have done graduation, PG, engineering and all. Then the campus selections straight away in the first round only. In the first five selected, what's the package? Nothing, just to begin with 50 lakhs per annum. Just like that. Are there not thousands and thousands of youngsters in big, big companies inviting, offering? To begin only, if that's the thing, within 5 6 years, uska kitna hoga? It will just cross in 5 years. It will become 4 crores per annum. Per month, आप कितना देखो 3.5 30 30 लाख हो गए उसके हर 4 crores means what? 400 lakhs means every day is earning 1 lakh, more than that. And then wonderful marriage with great another counterpart, and then getting wonderful children, settle. Then in between, because the samskaras continuing from the parents, serving the society in various ways, and in touch with the spirituality. By the age of 55, 60 comes, children brought up, they are settled, lots of bank balance, very good, comfortable. Now we are with some other Mahatma Guru or studying our own Shastras, doing our sadhana, and in that also excelling. And then by the end of the life, they are fully matured in knowing everything about Shastra, doing great sadhana, and reaching to high stage. In the very life, some of them are mukta, others just one more life. Are you seeing the people in the world are not? Observe it. No, are in this category? Then you are so great lucky. Continue. Don't get misguided by anybody to take you to the first category. If you are in the first category, try to come to the second one. Little by little. 100 you can't. 5%, 10, 20%. In life, from the worst to the good, one can shift to. From the best to the worst also, one can shift to. That capacity Bhagavan has given. So, my point is to all you youngsters, observe these two. Which do we belong to? If the first one, come to second. If the second, don't go to the first. And in the first only, try to excel more and more. अपना जिंदगी कहाँ हम जन्म लिए, कौन से संस्कार है, कौन से पेरेंट्स है. तो जन्म पेरेंट्स you can't change, but your samskaras you can change. But my parents are all that. Let them be there. Don't fight with them. Don't struggle. You change. No, they eat so much non-veg and all. You don't. My father drinks. You don't do. My father smokes. You don't do that. They're very lazy. You don't be so that. My mother daily goes to such kitty parties and all that. You don't do that. You can be better, even though they are not. you know. Isn't it? The father is Hiranyakashipu, but the son is Prahlada. We'll be studying that. Because you are told in this class, you have come here, the Lord has chosen you and giving you a chance. You develop all your samskaras. Let them go here and you stay at home. You work on your own self to develop yourself. Right? Na? This is the first thought today we wanted to hint at. Second one is we'll talk little serious Tanga Vedantic spiritual as to how the life goes on, how the life has to be molded. Isn't it? What is the general life lived by all? I'm doing the second topic now. First is over. Second topic of the common sense. In general, life is like this. Whether you fully understand, agree or not, tell us soon. First step is not knowing the self, called as ignorance, ajnana, avidya. Second step is from many lives brought lots of vasanas, tendencies. Okay? दो बात. Third, from the vasanas onto the mind come the desires. Third step. Ignorance is first, vasana second, desires coming from the vasana third. The desires force us to fulfill them. Therefore, those activities which help us in fulfilling the desires we do. They are called kama karma. Point 4. Naturally, when you do the karma, the phala will come. Fifth one. Then you have worked and you got the phala only to indulge in it. No, so you will indulge in it. When you indulge in the karma phala called as bhoga or enjoyment, it again becomes the vasana. It strengthens the vasana. The vasana what it does never allows us to go towards the jnanam. That's called as the ignorance also is strengthened that way. What those vasanas do? They become the charioteer to drive the life of ours. All of us are, that's way, driven by our own tendencies, vasanas. And it is a vicious circle. It never ends. In this way, vasana, kamana, karma phala, bhoga, again vasana. Thick ignorance is there already. ऐसे हर दिन जीते जीते, हर महीना जीते जीते, हर साल जीते जीते उम्र हो गया died. Only again to be born in those places where the vasanas can be exhausted through desire and new vasanas are. This is how all pranis live, especially human. No one can say what's wrong in it. We will live like that only. Yeah, continue. That's what we are saying. No, everybody lives like that only. If somebody asks, Ki, is there any better way of living? Then we say yes. One can jump out of this vicious circle of Janma Marana Vasana Samsara. He can be immortal. He can be liberated. That's what we say. That's what all Shastras say. That's what Geetha said. That's what the Upanishads, everywhere. Then what is to be done? If somebody asks, then the guidance is like this. Only two things to be done, mainly. What are the two? In the first two things which we discussed now, they have to be sorted out. First is what? The Ajnana should be replaced by Vijnana, Sujnana, Jnana. That is where the role of all Acharyas, Gurus, Satsangas, Shastras, our study, they all come. The role of all of them is to replace our Ajnana with Jnanam. That there is something beyond this world. That's reality, that is eternal. That's what is your own self. You identify with that, you will be mukta. ये सारा ज्ञान कहते वो ज्ञान पाना है अज्ञान को दूर करना. Then the second side, all this vicious circle we have to stop. How? What are the things? Vasanas have to be reduced and nullified. Then kamanas have to be reduced and made zero. Kama karma have to be reduced and made zero. Then karma phalas have to be reduced. Then karma phala bhoga reduced. When that is done, the vasanas get reduced. Then you are not prompted by the vasanas to live a life of samsara, which is endless, like an ocean. Ocean is by depth also endless. Ocean is by width also is endless. And the difficulty in ocean is huge waves, tides, so you can't swim across. Even if you try, the whales, the seals, the big jalacharas will eat us away. That's why the samsara is compared with the samudra. Okay. Then, if we have understood this much, One side keep on gaining the jnanam, replacing ajnana with it. Second side is these things. Now, how to go about removal of vasana can directly be not done because you don't know where are they. We will know only them when they express as desires. Here is where we can act. Oh, my dear youngsters, try to listen and catch. Okay? What is the way to act is what? So far, what were we doing? The moment vasana comes as desire, we were running to fulfill it. Any example? है ना सुबह कॉफी पीना है the moment the coffee vasana comes as coffee desire, no second thought. Go to kitchen, make it and drink. And that thought becomes so strong vasana that it is as if a constitutional duty and right that every day we must take the coffee, otherwise we will be put in the bars. As if in the whole universe, every individual, every being, every human being is drinking the coffee. Without that, life cannot go ahead. In that way, we become victimized by that coffee vasana. Example. Each one has their own. Example के लिए बताने इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि काफी छोड़ दो और ऐसे नहीं. The example is example sake. To another part. Is not this way? How many of us are victimized by our own vasanas? We are compelled by it. Somebody watching TV, somebody's cell phone, somebody's other eatings. हम सब इन वासना desire के victim हैं. What to do then? When the desires come, if you really want to do sadhana, first is don't jump to fulfill it. Not fulfilling desire is the first step. Some people call, but it's a separation. On the name of these only nowadays, everything has become licentious. Big people also talk when the desires come, you should not suppress. No, it becomes volcano. If you don't suppress, it will go on fulfilling. It is only becoming a swasana and it's becoming desire. You don't have resources to fulfill it. For the sake of that, are not the people to earn the money and all going by all wrong ways of adharma and papa? Is it not just open mind say Socho? Everyone is rushing and running to earn so much money. Is not only to fulfill desires born out of vasanas. And how many of them are going away from the dharma, going away from the right way of life for the sake of that? Now, compared to that, is it not better to suppress? First thing is stop fulfilling them. Unwanted desires. Second is what? Slowly observe them. Like coffee thought came. I was drinking till yesterday. Today, coffee thought came. I did not drink. And that coffee thought forces me, troubles me. I said, no, I decided I will not. Today, tomorrow, 2 days. Day after tomorrow onward, 2, 3 days, just observe the desire of coffee coming from the vasana. Observe it. वो आती है, force करती है. If you are not responding to it, it चली जाती. Do this for 10, 15 days. Then that vasana coming as desire understands that this fellow is not fulfilling. Slowly, slowly, it stops coming. That thought of coffee not coming in the mind is equal to almost eliminating coffee vasana. And luckily, the life still continues. Do it with the cell phone, do it with the TV. How many thousands and thousands of people are there? They don't even have TV at home. Some of them had, but they practiced this. They freed from that vasana. हो गया चला गया मैं नॉन फुलफिलमेंट ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑफ इट देखते रहो उसको see to it that slowly stops coming. Then you see that vasana is not there. But at the same time, life to jeena hai. Then what to do? Start making positive vasanas. Those positive vasanas are called positive samskar. Therefore, regarding your own goal, regarding your own inner values, regarding your outer services, regarding especially spirituality, have sankalpas. Make them desires. Start doing them and keep on making samskar. For example, this Gita. Gita thought, Gita Sankalpa, Gita class, let us go that desire. Gita knowledge, let us gain that desire that you have fulfilled by coming to class, studying it. What is happening? The jnana samskaras are growing. In the same way, the positive things you can go on adding. That way, the whole life will be lived with, filled with the positive samskaras. They come in the mind as beautiful sankalpas, and to execute them, in which your own pragati is guaranteed, your service to the world is also assured. This is how a person, from an utter liability to himself and the world, to a greatest asset to himself and the world, gets transformed by the jnana, one side, the other side, the removal of or replacing the vasanas by the positive samskara. This is the paddhati. Lot of question answer discussions can be done in this regard. All are answerable. But the main points are conveyed. How? From utterly negative to positive, we can mold ourselves from within, diligently, intelligently, by our own choice. That's what is discussed. Thank you. Om Brahmane Shrutimatre Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidyacharya Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha Sankalpaha Tesham Sarvesham Krupanugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Bodhena Asmin Kshine Eva Moksha Kaivalya Praptyartham श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व अध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापनोपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् शृणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदय परब्रह्म भगवत देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अष्टादशोध्यायस्य अध्ययनं साधन प्रयत्नं जन्म साफल्यार्थम विजयार्थम मोक्षार्थम भारतवर्षार्थम सनातन धर्मार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Sankalpa is done. Let us chant Sanamato. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter. Let us do the chanting of 66, 67 2 times, 68th month 4 times. Let us see what we can study. Start. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Ashtadashodhyayah Moksha Sannyasa Yogaha षट्षष्टितम सप्तषष्टितम अष्टषष्टितमौ श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. इदं ते न तपस्काय न भक्ताय कदाचन न च शुश्रूषवे वाच्यं न च मां योऽभ्यसूयते. इदं ते न तपस्काय न भक्ताय कदाचन न च शुश्रूषवे वाच्यं न च मां योऽभ्यसूयते. Now the 68th 4th times. य इमं परमं गुह्यं मद्भक्तेष्वभिधास्यति भक्तिं मयि परां कृत्वा मामे वैष्यस्य संशयः मामे वैष्यत्य संशयः. Again. य इमं परमं गुह्यं मद्भक्तेष्वभिधास्यति भक्तिं मयि परां कृत्वा मामे वैष्यत्य संशयः. य इमं परमं गुह्यं मद्भक्तेष्वभिधास्यति भक्तिं मयि परां कृत्वा मामे वैष्यत्य संशयः. Again. य इमं परमं गुह्यं मद्भक्तेष्वभिधास्यति भक्तिं मयि परां कृत्वा मामे वैष्यत्य संशयः. Friends, 66th is सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य माम् एकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः mokshayishyami ma shuchaha. In the Jnana Marga, it is aham is meditate on the pure self, get liberated from not self. In the Bhakti Marga, the Lord totally surrendered to Him by understanding the meaning of surrender, then be blessed by Him. Everything which was binding us goes away, you are liberated. In the Yoga Marga, do all the Chitta Vritti Vidhinodha, then be established in the Swarup. This is how this shloka can be interpreted in all four ways. The Karma Yoga, anyway, the literal meaning. Do all the dharmas, now rise above all of them, start doing the Paramatma Sambandhi dharmas. Okay, Sarvadharman Parityaj Maam Ekam Sharam Ahantva Sarvabhabhima Moksheshyami Master. Right? Now, this whole Gita Sara, Gita Jnana, should not be told to a person who has got even any one of these negativities listed in the 67th mantra, four of them. Which are they? Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana na cha shushrusave vachyam na cha mamyobhyasuyati. The one who is not a tapasvi is equal to atapasvi. Don't tell him. Therefore, tell him only who is a tapas. Second, somebody is tapasvi but not bhakta. Don't tell him. Tell him who is a tapasvi as well as bhakta. Third, somebody is tapasya and bhakta, but he is not a shushrushu. To him also don't tell. Therefore, tell to him who is tapasvi, bhakta, and shushrushu. Somebody is all these three, but he is the one who has got abhyasuya towards the Lord. To him also don't tell. If somebody is tapasvi, he is a bhakta, he is a shushrushu, and instead of doing abhyasuya, who is doing aradhana paramatma, who is saying the glory of paramatma, to him you tell. In these four things, all three we have explained. Atapasvi means the one who has no control of senses, indriyas, mind. Tapasvi is who is the one controlling them. Then second one who is not a bhakta, we told you, nastika, abhakta, sorry. Then who is a bhakta, that is explained. Third, shushrushu means both. The one who is seva parayana, the one who is shrotru parayana, he is called a shushrushu. Ashushrushu is opposite of it. The fourth one also, little bit we have to see. Who is the fourth one? Mam yah abhyasuyat. Means what? Like for towards the Lord who has got even a tinge and little of disliking or misunderstanding. Like in our life also, I am giving an example for understanding sake. We have some people towards whom we have little of the abhyasuya. Somehow something is with karana, many times it is without karana also. And I like wife and husband. Such a wonderful married. 10 years they stay together. But something happens in between them. Then slowly the wife dislikes husband and husband. The earlier pure love is no more. Some abhyasuya develops. Isn't it? The other example of the natural disliking of mother-in-law for daughter-in-law, daughter-in-law for mother-in-law. For no reason. The mother-in-law thinks she's not my beti, so why should I love? The daughter-in-law also thinks she's not my mother, why should I love? A basic abhyasuya they have. Therefore, the mother-in-law tries to dominate by ordering her. Daughter-in-law also just tries to, disobey her and start getting the power over that. That struggle continues for 40 years. Then she wins. By the time she wins the daughter-in-law, she herself becomes mother-in-law. To be defeated by her coming daughter-in-law. ये चल ही रहा है. अभ्यसूया I am telling. In some places, the boss and subordinate abhyasuya for no reason. The boss says, I am boss. This fellow is subordinate. I should suppress him. The subordinate also is always subordinate. He tries to, somehow or the other, has some negative feeling only and he shares with a friend. Friend also says, I say. In the same way, toward the Lord, here Abhyasuya. You know, low. For any good or there's no good reason for it. Somebody is Rama Bhakta, therefore it is not a Krishna Bhakta. Therefore, you will not study Gita only. Somebody is Shiva Bhakta, not Krishna Bhakta. Therefore, you will not study Gita only. Just because he is not a Krishna Bhakta. Other fellow says, Krishna has done the Makhan Chori. So he is a chore. Or he has done Chiraharana. or something or the other about Krishna, they have doubt. Some other study Gita and say, throughout Gita, so many times Bhagavan said, surrender to me, Mame come. So he has got little ego. Huh? This is also cause of Abhyasuya. But that Bhagavan told himself, keeping the identity of the supreme reality. But not knowing that, people will have a tinge of or a more of that Abhyasuya to the Lord. Therefore, they won't pay heed to these beautiful knowledges. Therefore, they don't register it. They won't value it. They don't do contemplation on that. They won't digest that knowledge. They won't practice it. Therefore, all telling is waste. Therefore, the fourth quality is dangerous. Mam yo abhyasvi. Instead of that, the one who is positive, he is Sakshat Narayana Avatara. How many leelas he has done throughout his Avatara Kala and how many bhaktas he has blessed. Such a Gita Jnana, which is essence of Upanishads, so he has given in an easy form for all of us. In this way, we have got the positive feeling. The instead of Pesuya, those who have Shraddha. So instead of Atapasvi, Tapasvi. Instead of Abhakta, Bhakta. Instead of Ashushrusu, Shushrusu. Instead of the one Abhyasuya, who has got positive Shraddha towards the Lord, they can be given Gita Jnana. To others, if it is said, it is of no use. That's the reason. बोलो बट फायदा भी नहीं होगा उसका न च माम्यो अभ्यसूये ठीक है this is what is 67th mantra. Now in the 68th mantra Bhagavan tells to whom it can be given and the giver how should he give and what type of benefits he gets. To whom it should be given is already indicated in the 67th. That's what we said just now. A tapasvi ko don't give means he should be a tapasvi, therefore give it to the tapasvi. A bhakta don't give means give it to the bhakta. Ashushrusu don't give means give it to the Shushrusu. So to the one who is doing Abhyas Hoya, इसको मत देना का अर्थ the one श्रद्धालु है उसको देना. So tapasvi, bhakta, Shushrusu, श्रद्धालु. These are the four qualifications. If somebody has got to him Gita de do. Therefore to whom give it is almost set. To whom to be given it's already set in the 67th. 68th mantra, Bhagavan says give, but while giving you also maintain your inner decorum. A giver is told here. If you do so, you are the first beneficiary. That's the meaning of this mantra. Literally, I'll tell you the explanation we will do later. What is that mantra? Ya imam paramam guhyam madbhakteshu abhidhasyati bhaktim mai param krutva mame vaishyati asamshayah. Yaha, whoever he may be, he who. Imam, this paramam guhyam, supreme most secret. That's the Gita Jnana, Gita Sara. What is why it's called Param Guhyam? 2-3 minutes. Tomorrow I will share. Mad Bhakteshu, towards my devotees, for my devotees. Abhidhasyati. What is the meaning of Abhidhasyati also? I'll explain tomorrow. But while doing so, how he has to do it? This is extra point added here for the speaker of the Gita. For the listener, already the four things are told. For the speaker, Bhaktim Mai Param Krutva. The speaker, the teacher, the guru, the acharya should himself have para bhakti to Lord Krishna. What is the meaning of it? 2 or 3 sentences. Tomorrow we'll see. Then the result promised by the Lord, if these three are done, is Mam eva ayeshyati asamshayah. Such Gita Jnana giving speaker or lecturer or guru or acharya, he will reach me. Listener will anyway, if he understands and does practice. The speaker also, asamshayah, doubt nahi hai, mam eva eshyati, he will reach me. What is the meaning of reaching the divine? Becoming one with the divine, discovering oneness with the divine, experiencing that I am that tattva. And in the next shloka he says, the one who gives the Gita Jnana to the deserving my bhaktas is most dear to me. With that, Bhagavan slowly concludes. Then one shloka by Arjuna, Bhagavan's one question, then Arjuna's one shloka, then Sanjaya reporting. This is how the Gita will conclude. ठीक है बेटा, आज हम क्लास कितना 875th we have done. So 13 more days we study. Thank you. ओम शांति 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 दुर्जन सज्जनोभूयात् सज्जन शांतिमप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्चेत बन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् अस्तु मा सद्गमय तमसो अज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। ओम श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सतनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय। अनव पार्वती महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण राम राम। अम्बे में श्री शक्ति माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता वक्ता से उपाधि ज्ञान धर्म संस्था मोक्ष मुक्ति गण की जय। भारत माता की जय, नाम धर्म की जय, वैदिक संस्कृति अध्यात्म निधान की जय। समस्त युवा मंडल की जय। सी यू।